All right. Hola, Sophie. Hey, so Sophie. Don't move. She likes to move real quick when she sees the camera coming to her. Hi, baby. My husband and the kids are inside of boxing practice, and this is my me time. I'm waiting in the car with them. I like to ride out with them, and then I just wait in the car and do my own thing. I love sitting in the car. Like, I need time in my car every day. And I go through periods where I just pray in my car every day. Like, in general, I wake up in the morning, hop in the car, go park by the water, do my prayer. But I'm not doing that right now. Right now, I'm praying, like, elsewhere. So, yeah, this is my time in my car. And I find I'm able to, like, be very productive during these times. I'm just, like, explaining why I'm in the car. But I'm also in the car because I don't like to be in public. I don't want to go inside with them. And so I spend a lot of time in the car because my family is on the move, on the go often. And this is where Sophie and I usually are. So I'm Jasmine, and I think I'm actually going to post this video tonight. That would be the most productive thing for me to do. That would be the most walking in faith thing for me to do. But we'll see. I'm still in my record content and then save the drafts era. Well, as of yesterday, I was still there. Let's see where I'm at today. Yeah, so I knew I was going to record, but I didn't know necessarily what to talk about. And when I was trying to figure out what to talk about, my experience is actually what I'm going to talk about. And then as far as politics, actually, I just touch up on this really quick just because it's like, there's like real shit going on in the world right now. So I don't mean to make it about me by recording like a video about myself. That sounds crazy. So as far as like politics is concerned, I actually will say something about it. Not that I'm going to speak on politics often. I don't watch the news personally, but my husband is a radical in politics. Like, he is, whatever side he's on, he's very radical about his opinions and very passionate. So I stay up to date about world events from my husband. And as far as that, like, when my husband breaks everything down to me and we have our talks about like what's going on and stuff in the world, a lot about America right now, my response, like, I give my opinions and everything, but my response is this, and this is also what I wanted to say in the video, which is just like, as spiritual leaders, it is actually and absolutely our job to just like pray for it. Whatever information comes to me, but I don't go seeking world news because it's just heavy. Like, I don't need to take on that stress. There's already enough people stressing about it. And I feel like we should all play our roles. And some of us are our roles as intercessors and, you know, just prayer warriors. Like, we can just stay in the background, go into war spiritually, praying, right? Covering our people, covering the good, covering, well, not the good because that's subjective, but like covering just God's will, right? Yeah. So that's my stance. I do not believe politics and spirituality coexist very well at all. I mean, they could. I just don't believe that's what's being practiced. So I wanted to pull a card. Bringing my cards onto my channel. I'm going to start this channel. It's a channel I already have, and I just like watch videos and consume information. I'm going to change the name of this channel and post this video. So there's a few things that I'm going to kind of like explain just because this is my first video. So like, you guys don't know me. These are my two Oracle decks, and they're so powerful. They're so accurate. It's insane. It's insane. And I'm not really into like tarot cards and stuff, but I really am. Anytime the opportunity presents itself for me to pull a card from, like, you know, if somebody's like, you know, if I'm in a group setting and we're pulling cards, I'll do it because it really is funny how accurate it is, and like how our energy really does pull information out of the universe. You know what I mean? So these are my oracles, and I'll pick a card from them. But what I was going to say was, I'll do this later. What I was going to say was, I knew I was going to make a video, and I wanted to go get my cards to kind of, just I just wanted to do like a little piece where I put a card and talked about the card, because I'm proud of my cards and I don't use them anymore ever, like for myself. So I'll probably, use them during the video just because I love watching when other females pull cards. I always enjoy it. So I wanted to go get my cards, but they were in my trunk. And so I'm parked outside of the gym where the guys are working out. And I feel like this is a very like personal story, but I want to share it. I don't talk about anything like this in real life, and maybe that's why I need to come on YouTube and find my people for real. Because it's not to say that the people in my life aren't my people and I can't talk to them about this stuff, but sometimes it's just, we hear a lot about how, we're limitless and we have gifts, and we have a lot of gifts that are unawakened. And me personally, I believe that every single day I can awaken a new gift and discover more about myself and my power. And I started doing this thing where I like go into cognito sometimes, because I suffer from, it's no longer my story, but I used to suffer really bad from social anxiety, which is why I'm just now creating my YouTube page, because I had a very big fear of being seen and perceived and judged and just like perceived as a whole. I had a very big fear. The way the smoke is surrounding my DJI is just like, thank you, God. I don't know. I love smoke because it's like a representation of my words going up. I'm no longer claiming social anxiety, but it's definitely something that I'm working out of and working through. And even as confident as I feel in public now, and my ability to, I don't want to say remain in control, but just remain in control of myself and my mind when I'm in public in a way that I wasn't able to do before. Because my thoughts, those intrusive thoughts would win every time when I used to be out in public. I used to struggle, like my whole life, just struggling in any social environment, anytime I'm outside of the house. Now that it's not that bad for me, I realize even still, I'm just not always in the mood to like be perceived, even though it's not so hard for me anymore. It's not such a, it used to be like painful to be out in public and be being perceived. I was a slave of my own mind. And now it's not like that anymore, but it's still a task. Like I still have to put effort into being comfortable in public settings. And sometimes I'm not in the mood. Sometimes I don't want to put effort in. Like I don't want to have to be thinking, okay, I'm fine. You're safe. You're welcomed here. You belong here. Sometimes I don't want to have to confirm all that. I just want to not be around people. So just now, or like not even not be around people. That's really not even the case. I just don't want to have to use my energy to converse and feel comfortable and make someone else feel comfortable. And like those are all the things that go into socializing, and some people just do it naturally and effortlessly, but some of us don't. So yeah, like it's not a painful task anymore, but it is still a task. And so that's why I'm sitting in the car. And then when I realized that my box with my cards in it were in my trunk, I looked out the window and I'm like, there's two men over there. There's a man walking an elderly lady up the ramp over here. Like, there's cars riding past. I'm like, I'm going to have to get out and be perceived right now. And it felt like a task to me. So I sat here for like 5 to 7 minutes. And then I texted my husband and I told him that I was about to get out the car to go to the trunk. I literally just did all this. And he's like, okay. And then what I did was I remembered I am a powerful and gifted being, divine being, woman of God. And if I want to tell the universe to put me into cognito for a second, so I can go from my passenger door to my trunk, grab what I need, come back to my car seat, shut my door, and feel safe again, I have the power to do that. And that's a thing that has been helping me so drastically through my social anxiety. I literally imagine like a bubble go around Sophie and I go into cognito. And then Nobody's calling after me. Nobody's staring. Like I feel, I go invisible. I'm just not seen. I'm not perceived at all. And it helps me so much. So I did that, made it to my trunk, made it back. Nobody was worried about me at all. Not to say that, oh, if I didn't go into cognito, everybody would have been worried about me. It's not that. But like the feeling of the possibility of that happening, so much. But knowing that nobody's worried about me at all, they can't even see me, I'm not even there. In their reality, I'm not even there. It allows me to continue on with my task. It allows me to do the things that I need to do. And not worried about being perceived. I'm just worried about doing what I have to do for me. So I did that. I got back in the car and I texted my husband. I said, I did it. Smiley face. And he said, okay, babe, LOL. And then he was like, is everything okay? I don't know. And I was like, yes, everything is fine. I'm good. Because the power is within our mind. And it's just like, you either take control of your mind or your mind will take control of you. Seriously. So, yeah, I'm doing so much better now. I'm so proud of myself. Like, it is so hard to struggle with social anxiety. It really is. Just anxiety at all. PTSD. Like, it's not easy. I'm going to pull a card. I'm having fun. I want to start doing this. So my family and I made a vlogging channel, or a family channel. I'm posting vlogs on that channel, and I think on this channel I'll just do this. Like this feels like me. This is what I want to do so bad. Just sit here in my car, in my safe space, and just like be. Just talk to you guys and be, and like draw a community and have engagement. Like I want that so bad, and I have that. I have that. It is not above me. I am connected to it. It is here with me now. All right, this one flew out, so I'll put that to the side. I mean, I dropped it for but it flew out. Then I'll pick another one. Okay, I got 2 out of my goddess deck. Guys, how does everybody feel? I'm not trying to be cringe and say everybody when I don't even have not one subscriber, but I like, just stay with me, okay? Like, just stay with me. Just let me be in my faith era really quick, and we'll get there. All right. These are the 2 cards that I drew. Creativity and harvest. Let's get into it, guys. So what I would assume is, I mean, I'm pulling these cards. I'm going to read about it. I'm going to talk about it and share my experience. But I would assume that if we're here together, like, this resonates with you as well. So, I don't know. Let me know. Father God, radical truth. Oh, I'm in the wrong book. Never mind. While we've been recording, I have been burning my dragon's blood incense. And dragon's blood is, the way I internalize it, it's like an all-purpose incense. Like, as far as intentions, it's all-purpose. Okay, so the first card that we're going to read about is Harvest. This is goddess Apo Nimba. They embody the sacred feminine and abundance. Give thanks. You are being blessed. Okay, so this is Abo Nimba's guidance. Give thanks. You are being blessed. This is what the setup looks like. Face track. So they tell me, they give us like the background, the origin of the goddess, her guidance, how to embody her, and an affirmation to say aloud. You are being blessed. It is harvest time. Pay attention. A season of great harvest is a season of great epiphanies. You are prospering. Oop. That was looking crazy. Embodiment. Harvest is when you reap the blessings that you have sown. The harvest is not just the fulfillment of your dreams, but the creation of them. Your thoughts, your imagination, the blessing of you being here another day on this earth, that is all harvest. Your thoughts, your imagination. Exactly. We're sitting here talking about how we got to have power over our minds. We have to. What seeds of generosity, love, support, and goodwill can you sow in your community to create a bountiful harvest for all? What seeds of generosity, love, support, and goodwill can you sow in your community to create a bountiful harvest for all? Goddess Declaration. We are always prospering. That is our affirmation. We are always prospering. Me and my people, my community and I, we prosper. My loved ones, I pray for my community every single day, and I don't even have my community yet, but I pray for y'all. Like, every single day, I pray for like-minded people, like-hearted people, people who support me, people who love me genuinely, people who I love genuinely, people who I impact, people who impact me. You know, just like my community of people. All right, let's read the next one, creativity. And this is about the seven sisters. The seven sisters were a mystical family of identical master psychics and conjure women who never aged. But were they? Were the seven sisters one shape-shifting woman or seven? Time will never tell. Seven sisters guidance. Create, create, create. You come from conjurers and creators. Your blood remembers. Use your gifts to multiply your magic. You are a cosmic creatress and creative force. Embodiment. You are a divine nation within one person. How creative do you allow yourself to be? Break out of your comfort zone and into your creative fertility. You have the power that creates planets, so yes, you are creative. Can I just say, like, I don't want to be hyping myself up, but it's just like, was I not just talking about how we are limitlessly powerful and gifted and we can call on our gifts every single day? We have the power, you and I, like whoever's watching this with me, we have the power to create planets. I'm about to create a planet right now. So yes, you are creative. No one else's opinion matters here. That one's good for me specifically, because when I talk about being afraid to be perceived, and again, I don't want to make this all about me, but when I talk about like being afraid to be perceived on social media just as much as in person, but it's true, like no one else's opinion matters. Let your inner child play to awaken your creativity. I love that because yes, like I've been calling out to the spirit of pleasure for several months now, and just like I just want to enjoy life. I don't want to work hard for anything. I will work hard mentally. Let your inner child play to awaken your creativity. I love that so much. Creating is birthing is manifesting. Creating is birthing is manifesting. Goddess Declaration. I am a creative visionary. So yeah, I hope that resonated with everyone tuned in. Anyone tuned in. It's just hard because my biggest thing is it's scary for people around you to see you starting. Like with anything. For me, it's scary. And that's just something that I have to pray and alchemize myself through. So some affirmations I'll actually share with you, because anytime I start having these kinds of thoughts, I alchemize immediately and I regain control of my mind. So in this moment, now that I'm having those thoughts of like, this is nerve-wracking, like, yeah, it's scary to be seen starting. Like, how I'm going to alchemize that is I am not afraid to be seen starting. My prosperity prospers others. I am effective. I am impactful. My story is helping other people on their journey, just like other people's story has helped me so greatly on my journey. I am aligned with helping others to heal, just like others have helped me heal. I am aligned with success. I am aligned with wealth. I am worthy of sharing my story. I am worthy of being heard. Yeah. So that's how I talk myself back up. I do this all day long. All day long, I'm talking myself back up because my mind is just be going. And that's how I always feel. I always feel, and I've always said that our gifts begin as curses that we need to cultivate. Like a curse is a gift that hasn't been cultivated, and a gift was once a curse to you. Like nothing just comes easily and effortlessly. And that's why I say I refuse to work hard except in the spiritual realm. You have to work hard in the spiritual realm. You have to. Yeah, and anything that you're struggling with right now can and should and will one day be like your greatest success, accomplishment, gift. That same mind that I'm struggling with right now, I'm just going to continue to alchemize. And it's also my greatest gift because it truly has allowed me to manifest so much. The same mind that I'm constantly having to overcome is where so much power comes from as well. So it's very important to tend to our minds and our mental health. Very important. The more mentally healthy I am, the less social anxiety I have, and vice versa. Like the less social anxiety that I feel myself experiencing, the more healthy I feel, the more confident I feel, the more courageous I feel, the more I'll open up with other people. All right, guys. Well, thank you for chatting with me.